Hey, what's up? Almost
Hi.
made it in under our countdown with everything prepared.
I
But
mean,
not quite there. We're close. We're
oh my
close. We're close.
goodness.
We have promises that we wanted to keep for you tonight, and we're gonna keep them. You're just gonna have to deal with my face being over on the other screen for a little bit. So happy Sunday, everyone.
Happy
Welcome
Sunday.
in. If it's your first time here, thanks for being on time because we weren't. I'm Brian. This is Julie. Um, we did a lot today.
We did. Oh my goodness.
Julie even got in a nap about 5 minutes
I was
ago.
gonna say
So
full disclosure. Brian comes into the living room. I'm on the couch and he goes, Joel, it's 8:48. No, we come on 9 o'clock Eastern time. He's like, it's 8:48. I was like, I woke out of a dead sleep. Dead sleep. It's
welcome to
been.
the
I
day.
mean, it always is, and
Good
I'm tired.
morning.
So if I look sleepy, I am.
Well,
Hi.
if you look
I didn't.
sleepy,
I didn't refreshen anything. My hair, my makeup, my anything. This is what I look like when I wake.
Mhm.
But if you watch our vlogs, you know that too. So
So
Anyway,
welcome in, everybody. It's Sunday night. We've been having a busy week, as I say every week. The kids with their
a
stuff, with
fun
all
week.
that. It's a fun week though because we're in the period right now
Oh,
of prepping for our group cruise, where we get to do all the fun stuff that drives me crazy
this
because
is my.
I can't help with it.
This is my favorite part. Oh my god, my favorite part. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it, but if you're coming on our group cruise, stay tuned. Because we just finished that up, and we have our transportation. I don't know.
Oh, okay. No, sorry.
Our transportation is done. We have an excursion coming up, and that's getting finalized this week. And like all the fun stuff. This is the best part of a group cruise is finalizing those excursions and those details and the details. I say it to you all the time. What do I say? I say it's in the details. So
Well, if you guys have been
the
on any of
details
our
are
group
important.
cruises before, you might have an idea as to what we've been up to. But for those who haven't, all those who have,
I really do look like I just woke up.
well,
I
you
did just like
did.
no, I know I literally did just wake up.
But welcome into everybody who's here. Thank you for joining us as always. I hope you remembered your assignment to bring a friend tonight, because that's what we look for every week. So we look to grow the community because we want to talk about cruising. So
Yeah.
Couple things we'll ask. Drop your countdowns in the chat. We already see a few countdowns there. A couple of them match our countdown of only 28 days or 27, depending on what time zone you're in, which I think we finally figured out why the MSC for Me app differs from our countdown according to Google. And I think that's because when we did check-in the other day, we discovered, and we should have known this, that MSC, being an Italian company, starts their check-in at midnight their time.
Yep.
Which is 6 p.m. here on the East Coast and 3 p.m. on the West Coast.
So it's always midnight.
It was kind of nice to not have to stay up into the wee hours of the morning to get check-in. And it was even nicer that the fact that we're all part of a group.
All right.
We didn't have to pick a boarding time.
On. As nice as it was to not have to be up late, I am definitely going to say not as easy as a process as we've had in the past. There's a couple of glitches that just made it frustrating.
MSC, we love you, but we have some complaints.
Everyone, not just us, but everyone in our group. So yeah.
All right. Well,
you got to work through them.
We're gonna say hello if you did check in for MSC, let us know in the chat if you had any issues there and what they were. Hello to Kathy C. Thank you for coming in. Shane is here with Mark. Laura's here again. Hello, nice to see you. Lee is checking in from Virginia. How are you, Lee? Nice to see you. Lee, I hope you're getting our emails now. We'll have to double check and circle back on you. Let's see. Will's going to catch the replay. Will, good to see you. Thanks for popping in to say hello. Hope you have a great week. Let's see. Oh, Kathy's got a question. We'll hit up your star question in a little bit, Kathy. We'll mark this one here. You want to jot that down there, and we'll make sure we address that there. Judy's here. Hi, Jersey Judy. Nice to see you. We'll see you in only 28 days.
Okay.
You got that? But Lee says, "What is the age and height for the flow rider?" Oh, we'll have to write that down too. Age and height for flow rider. We'll check that one out too.
I didn't get that one. Hold on. Now you're like a man. Like, geez.
Well, I'm trying because
my phone doesn't work.
It's this one right here.
I just can't.
These are outside agents.
I just woke up. It's like I haven't had my coffee yet.
Mom says hello, everyone. Mom here. Thought I was late. Well, that's okay because so were we. Give me the pen, please.
No, I got it. I got it.
All right.
Okay, you got it.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, Mom. Mom, I fell asleep. Probably woke me up.
That's okay. Mom fell asleep at the field hockey game. So we had a busy day.
Yeah. So what do we do today? This weekend. Oh my goodness. So Friday night, no football game. Right. The football game was Saturday morning.
Oh my gosh.
Saturday morning at 10 o'clock.
Now it's not supposed to be 85 degrees in New Jersey.
No.
In October.
It's October. We are at the football game. It is 85 degrees. It is hot. Like sun, no shade, no breeze, no anything. The boys played incredibly well, but it went into triple, not double, not one, not two, but three triple overtimes.
3 triple overtime.
Triple overtime for the football game. Amazing game, so fun. However, five trips to the hospital.
Five players total between the two teams.
God bless. I didn't say this
Everybody's-
with every sincerity. Like,
Everybody's
guys,
now okay.
everyone's okay. We're praying for you all, and just like, come on, like, oh. So
Long story short, guys, if it's hot out, make sure you're drinking fluids and seeking shade and have
there's
respect
also
for those players that are working their butts off on the field. So.
knees, ankles, arms, and heads.
Yeah.
Like, just guys, So
It's a rough
anyway,
sport.
it's a rough sport. It was a great game. Played very, very, very well.
We believe everybody's on the mend. Everybody should be recovered.
Yeah. But my goodness. So that was Saturday. And then today we had Kevin's football game and we had Katie's field hockey game.
Both were blowouts.
What side were we on? We were on one side on one and the other side on the other. Yeah, so a lot of fun with field hockey.
Yeah.
A lot of fun with football.
Yeah, but it's been a busy and
so now you know why I fell asleep on the couch, because all that coupled with everything we've been doing for our group cruise, I might be getting 2 hours of sleep a night. But
welcome to my life.
Our life.
Yeah.
This is our life.
Well, let's see who else is here. Heather has
but we love it. We love it.
Heather and Tom have joined us, or at least Heather has.
Hey guys.
Matt and Tiff are here. Good to see you guys. The Vanden Aarons are here. Hello, Richard and Lori. Good to see you guys. Let's see. Mary Ellen's here. Hello, Mary Ellen.
Crazy. This one right here.
Mary Ellen joining us from the World America.
Hey, Mary Ellen. I hope you're doing
believe
well.
You're on World America. I think you're on World America right now. I think it's boarding day, actually. Oh yes, here. Hello. Hey, from the World Theater, waiting for the second Dirty Dancing.
Oh,
the
amazing.
celebration show tonight. Enjoy. Well, if it's boring, come back and join us. Let's see. Amy's here. Hello, Amy. Nice to see you. We'll see you also. All of our friends that are going to be. Chris is here. Chris and Denise.
I am so excited for this one. I'm really, 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 really stoked.
All right, so let's talk a little. Chris says MSC app kept telling Denise to shut her mouth when taking the We had the same problem.
Me too. They're like, don't smile. I'm like, the app is yelling at me not to smile. I'm like, because I'm like this.
It's a mugshot.
They're like, don't smile. I'm like, it was ridiculous.
Richard
It
says
was
it
crazy.
hit 80 in Massachusetts today. Yeah, we're very warm here too. Let's see. Yeah, Richard says triple three, 9 OTs. Yeah, no, they did three. It was almost like innings. They each got to attack from the 25-yard line. So yeah, but it was definitely a good, busy.
Oh,
Amy says my son plays on the college level. New injuries every week. This week elbow. Ugh. Well, that's hopefully he's on the mend. Hopefully he's recovering like these kids are. But yeah, so it's definitely a rough sport. Travel Cake is here. How's it going?
Hi.
Good to see you. Thanks for joining
Oh,
us.
I'm laughing because I'm
Uh,
looking at myself and going, "Oh my god! If you guys have never seen me tired, this is it. This is it. Oh my goodness."
I think I actually caught up with the chat. So we
All right, good.
are in really good shape here because tonight, we wanted to talk about. Well, first we're going to kind of talk a little bit about. Well, we'll talk firstly about this guy right here, which I like to throw these up here just in case anybody hasn't gotten a chance to book it yet. We
this
always find a
is-
way, even if it's like right before, we'll get you booked.
Yeah. This is our most recent. This is our next group cruise. It is coming up in how many days? We got 28 days, less than 30 days. The Meraviglia. Cannot wait to experience MSC because we have not been on MSC yet. So we're going to do it. We're going to do it with a group. And I am so looking forward to Ocean Key. That is their private island. We are going to have their.
I like it. You're segueing right into what we're talking about.
I know. You see? Tired or not, I still got you.
You're good.
See? He loves me.
Shana says, is anyone else glitchy? Now, guys, we did take some tips from some other live streams and we dialed back our stream a little bit. So we should be less glitchy. So if we are glitching, I don't know.
Yeah, we've tried. So hopefully we're not too glitchy. That makes me upset.
So part of what we want to talk about is shore excursions.
But hold on. Wait, November. Let's just address this big, huge elephant in this room. November 2nd. We are going to be on the Meraviglia. What?
It's a dog, not an elephant.
Stop. And it is going to be so fun. I am so excited. Ocean Key, we have things reserved. We have whatever. The daily program is out, so we know exactly what's going to be happening. I mean, we see the shows, the comedians, the music, the entertainment galore. I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm looking forward to the shows in that carousel lounge. I think those are going to be good.
That carousel at sea. Oh my goodness. Or is that what it's called?
Carousel lounge.
Yeah. I cannot wait. I mean, I'm super excited. So
Travel Cake Trips says the Meraviglia is such a fun ship. The entertainment team is phenomenal.
Oh, that makes me so happy to hear because I'm really getting stoked. Like I'm really excited. I really feel that way.
We're hearing very good things about the hypnotist who actually was the previous cruise director, who actually I think is going to be on with us. And I know you are a big fan. When we started cruising together, Julie's like hypnotist. I'm like, I don't know if I want to be hypnotized.
I'm getting hypnotized.
They've said you can only be hypnotized if you want to be hypnotized. I don't know if I believe that or not. But I can say I don't think I want to be hypnotized, so I'm guessing it probably wouldn't work. Richard says, "Elephant in the room." What is Brian indulging in tonight? Well, it is a travel show.
That's a new bottle.
No, it's just a refill. But this was a recommendation from Will G.
I'm just saying that I have not seen that bottle, so you just bought that.
I bought it like a week or two ago.
A week or two? No.
Yeah. Just haven't opened it. This was a recommendation from Will G. Actually, this is the Chris Stapleton brand Traveler whiskey. Very nice.
Is it good?
Not sponsored yet, but Chris.
Let me smell.
We could.
I don't taste because I don't like it.
We could.
It's not because whatever. I just don't like it.
Let's see. Michelle said, "You guys got us wanting to go back to Ocean Key so bad. We booked a weekender for Thanksgiving." Michelle, why would you book Thanksgiving?
I just don't appreciate
when you could go
I know. I don't
in November.
Michelle,
the same month.
Come with us any time, but
You know.
Shayna says with the shows, so many things will overlap. It will be a challenge to decide what to see, what to do. First world problem. Hey, listen.
You know what?
You know,
Yes.
it's
Shayna,
okay.
Were you like a fly on our wall? Because that's exactly what we were talking about. We're like,
Mhm.
man, like, yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to do it all. There's so much we want to do and see. There are duplicates of the shows and things like that. So like you can try to time it out and whatever. I don't think we're still going to be able to do everything. And yeah,
probably
these
not.
these
But
are
that's
our
always
problems. So these are good problems to have.
It's
really,
a reason to go back.
Really good problems to have.
You know, check out the
yeah.
ship, check out a few shows, do what looks good to you,
and
then book it again and go back
and we're gonna
try
be
it
the
again.
best company, like the best company. Can't wait to see you guys. Can't wait to hang out with everybody. So you know,
Foodies is here. Hi, Vicky. Nice.
Hi,
Thank you
Vicky.
for joining us.
Yeah.
Marilyn says, if there is a Whitney Houston show, don't miss it. Kimberly is amazing.
Ooh, okay, good tip.
There
good tip.
There is a show. One of the shows is a divas show
Yes.
with all the
the diva show.
The ladies of music. So it's
I think I'm getting the fall.
Richard says the Travelers is made by Buffalo Trace. I think yes, I believe it is made by Buffalo Trace. So let's see. Oh, Mary Ellen says my friend used to be Chris's roommate. That's Chris is the hypnotist that I'm talking about, who was also the cruise director for a bit. So Ocean Key is Shayna says the carousel shows have a small upcharge, correct? Yes, they do.
Not the carousel show.
No, I thought they had the drink. It came with the drink because you bought the drink and you get the show.
I don't think the carousel show, because that's one of the main whatever. But there are other shows that definitely include that and whatever. Again, guys, this is our first time on this one. So
that's right, Michelle. No, we're giving Michelle a hard time about not coming with us. She says we are in Florida, no flights, no family here. Yeah, I know. It's I always forget that you guys know. So I'll tell you what, when we're in Port Canaveral, we'll wave to you, or we'll jump off and go have a drink at Grills or something like that. We'll figure that out. Let's see, actually. Oh, Marianne, no, right. Chris is in Chris Stapleton. Well, we'll tell him to join the stream. He could come here too. We don't, he could be a guest if he wanted to be. I mean, I know we're kind of big time for him. It'd be a step up for his career, but we would appreciate having him along. I actually I did have to work one of his shows. He's an amazing performer.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You worked one of his shows.
Mm-hmm. I did.
What do you mean you worked one of his shows?
One of his shows. Travel Cake Trips is
I'm giving you an emoji right now.
The dress all in white party is a must do. The karaoke is great fun, and they have lots of parades.
Okay. In the chat, I want to know right now, do you like White Night?
I like White Night.
Is White Night a thing, or is it overrated? Because White Night is on every ship I've ever been on. There's always a White Night. And where did this even stem from? Like, where does it come from? I don't know. ChatGPT is my friend. I'm going to have to do this after this live. But where does White Night come from? And do you like it? Or you're like, meh, I'm going to wear whatever I want to wear. So let us know in the chat, please.
We've done both. We've done both. We've done the white and we've not.
There are cruises that I pack for, and I'm like, I don't care about White Night. Like, I'm just packing when I'm going to pack. And there are cruises where I'm like, oh, I got the cutest white outfit. I can't wait to wear it. So
I did on our last ship, I did like the White Night on this ship, and we're going to be going back on this guy. Ooh. I tried to segue it over. I used White Night as a segue.
That was not really a softball, but I cannot wait for this one either. Oh my goodness.
What I like about this one too, and since we are talking excursions tonight, eventually when we get to our topic, we're hitting up some places.
If we get there.
So St. Thomas and St. Martin are Eastern Caribbean ports, and we've had a ton of fun in St. Thomas, snorkeling and seeing sea turtles and things like that. And I have never been to St. Martin, so I'm excited to.
You haven't?
No, I've never been to St. Martin.
We haven't been to St. Martin. I've been there a number of times.
We have never been to St. Martin.
I've definitely been there. Yes, we have.
Nope.
You absolutely have.
Nope.
Because I have been there more than a couple of times. I know that my earlier cruises, but without you, have definitely gone to St. Martin. But I feel like me and you have gone to St. Martin. Really?
Nope.
Yes, we have. Because we decided not to go anywhere near what you would call the.
No, it wouldn't happen. Definitely doing that when I go there.
I'm gonna go through our, what do you call the cruise planner thing that does the
fast cruises. Shipmate. I'm gonna go back through our shipmate. I'm gonna go back through all our cruises, and I'm going to prove to Brian.
Could you do that after November when we're done planning everything, please? Because I feel like we have some priorities that we need to take care of.
Yeah, which is why I'm so tired. Because guys, I know you don't see the back end, and which is what we're very happy about. We don't want you to see the back end, but we do a lot of work. And it's super exciting, and it's a lot of fun work. It's
Well,
the best.
it looks like we've
but,
got some opinions on
I'm
White
tired.
Night.
What do we got?
Okay, so let's head.
Who's in, who's out? Let's see.
Well,
Let's see what the
we have here. We dressed in White Night. Lots of great music, and everyone is happy. There's one defiant lady wearing a red top at White Night. That's very funny. Matt says he's a messy eater. So we will make sure that
back. Brian's number.
Brian's number.
Brian's number.
We will make sure that
I'll show my
White Night is
number.
not Wing Night. Amy says overrated. Hate the color white. My 8-year-old daughter will get that dirty.
Really? See, I like the color white. I don't like wearing it. I agree with you that I don't like wearing it. But you know who loves white? Katie, our daughter.
Oh, yeah,
Our daughter loves white. She has a white backpack. She has white clothes. She has white everything, white shoes. And I especially when you're 10 years old, I'm like, white. Ugh.
Chris says I pack it, and if I go, cool. Let's see. Shana says we don't usually wear white. Let's see. I think we had that's all the white. So, all right. Well, anyway, tonight we said we wanted to talk a little bit about excursions.
We're 50-50.
Right? I like white. We do.
You like white. I go to the store. I come home with stuff for him. I'm like, here, I got this for you for White Night. And Brian's like, I'm not gonna wear that. I'm like, it's for White Night. He's like, maybe.
Oh.
And then he wears it.
Travel Cake Trip says your flyer looks great, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
So let's throw it back up there for a minute then. Let's give it the attention it deserves.
Guys, please come. I'm super, super excited for this one.
Guys, I promise we'll get to talking about excursions in a minute.
Yes.
We're excited about
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But I really, really do. I'm so excited about this cruise. We love the ship. We have been on the ship. We know where to go. We know where to do our.
We're going on the ship again.
I can't wait. I know we're gonna be on the ship like 4 times.
We'll be
in
on
like
the
1
ship
year.
Again in 90 days.
I know.
90 days.
We're gonna be on in January.
91
guys.
days because
We're gonna be on in this January, but next January, come with us, please, because not only will we know the ship inside and out, but it's an amazing ship. There's so much to do. It's a great itinerary.
The chief dog officer is a
St.
close personal friend of mine.
St. Thomas. Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sailor and me, we go way back.
Sailor. I love Sailor. And more than Sailor.
Oh, Vicky's awesome.
I love Vicky. Vicky is Sailor's handler. So Vicky, a huge shout out to you. We love you so much and we appreciate everything you do because you take such amazing care of her.
So this is a great ship. And the big thing about this one is, guys, the group space on Star and all the Icon class ships sold out super, super fast. So we actually reached out to Royal Caribbean in order to get some group space held after it was all gone. So we're very happy that we were able to do that. But
we were able to get some group space.
But what it comes down to is it is Star of the Seas. It is a new ship. So it's not your you're going to get what you pay for on this ship. So we highly recommend deposit it early and set up a payment plan with us.
Yeah.
So that way you have it all paid off in time. Because
do it.
We didn't do that for our Star sailing in January. And we have to make a very big payment tomorrow. And
tomorrow.
And it hurts.
Monday, October 6th.
Nothing like topping off your Monday with a final payment on an Icon class ship.
Anyway.
But that's another ship. So when we go on Star in January, we'll be doing a Western Caribbean. So we'll be hitting up 3 of my favorite ports: Costa Maya, Cozumel, and Roatan, Honduras. So that's part of what prompted us talking about these excursions tonight, because we're working on the MSC group cruise. We're working on January, and we're trying to figure out what we're going to do in all these ports, places that we've been to, places that we haven't been to before, and got into some conversations about some things to do. I've never been to St. Martin. Never been to St. Martin. Who wants to bet on this one, guys? Throw your.
I'm gonna prove it to you guys.
Okay, Julie's
You
gonna
totally
prove
have
that
St.
I've been to
Martin.
someplace that
I mean, I've been
to.
there a few times,
Now,
but
I am a big fan of Julie's Photoshop skills, but I can guarantee you there is no picture of this guy in St. Martin. It never happened.
out of
I've
the
never
how many
been
cruises
there.
we've been on? I've
never
been
been to St. Martin.
on 30 plus,
We've
40
been to
plus, 50
Our
plus. I
last
don't know.
Eastern Caribbean, we did St. Kitts and St.
Mhm.
Thomas. We didn't hit
Mhm.
St. Martin.
I'm not talking about that. I'm going back. I'm just saying.
And that was my first time in St. Thomas.
Okay, well, I've been there.
I know you've been there. You've done the Eastern
Yeah.
Caribbean a lot when you were a
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah, I have.
So
Anyway, my drink right here is my regular. So I'm gonna.
Lee says, so is Star going to have a golden retriever? Yes, Star has Sailor.
Yep.
Icon has Rover.
So we have Rover,
and
Sailor,
Star
and Legend
has Sailor.
has yet to come.
Well,
we don't-
maybe
we
this
don't
is a
know.
good time to answer Kathy's questions about Star of the Seas cabin.
I also want to know if you throw it in the chat if you guys have an idea of what Legend of the Seas dog is going to be named.
Brian. They already named the parrot on Utopia after me. Why wouldn't they name the dog on the new ship after me?
Why do you think it's all about you? Anyway, coming through the chat, Matt says, Richard, you're correct.
Anyway,
God, I can't wait to hang out with you guys. I can't wait to see you guys. Vicky says, Julie, yes, absolutely, please, yes, absolutely. Add our group to your list. That would be amazing because we want the more the merrier. We want everybody to come, and if you can make it, that would be the icing on the cake.
ooh, Laura thinks the Skipper will be the name of the dog.
Ooh,
that's
a
great guess.
That's a great
guess.
Dog.
And we don't know
Skipper.
the answer. We don't know.
Yeah,
but that
Skipper.
is a
the
great
Skipper, right?
Gilligan.
Oh, I love that. Oh God. Oh my God.
Petey.
I think you're right. Like I feel like if they name it anything else, I'm gonna be disappointed now.
Shane says if you're a Star Wars fan, there is, or at least there was, a museum in St. Martin with a lot of Star Wars and other sci-fi movie items. So something to do in St. Martin, which brings us back around the shore excursion.
All right. So our topic tonight is what do you do? What do you do in port? What do you do? How do you do it? Do you do it through the ship? Do you do it on your own? Do you get off the ship? Do you not get off the ship? But we're talking excursions.
Yes. So, guys, the reason this came up is because we started looking at. We got a pretty good handle on what we're doing in November. We got everything all planned out, and we started talking about what we're going to do in January. And one of the people going with us said, "I'm super, super interested in getting to Chichen Itza." And I was like, you know what?
Okay, you're skipping to January. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I said, that sounds like a really cool thing to do.
Yes.
Like I want to look
it
into
is.
this.
It's an
So
amazing thing to do.
I looked into how do you get to Chichen Itza from Cozumel? Has anybody been to Chichen Itza from Cozumel? Kathy C says excursions through the ship. Shana says all of the above. Jersey said name the dog Anchor.
Ooh, that's a good one too. I still think I like Skipper better, but I like Anchor too.
But has anybody been to Chichen Itza? So if you have been.
So let's start weighing these because you have to weigh how important it is to see some of these things versus the time, the money, and everything else that entails.
So if you want to go to Chichen Itza from Cozumel, it requires a 45-minute ferry ride from Cozumel over to the mainland. Then you board a bus.
To the mainland. So you're not on the island anymore. Now you're on the mainland.
Then you board a bus or a van or whatever. And that ride from the coastline inland to Chichen Itza is pretty close to 2.5 hours by most accounts. I've seen some people say it's 2 hours, but most are saying it's 2.5.
You're on a bus, so it's always going to take longer anyway. And
so think about the amount of time that you're in port. You're going to do an excursion like that. You have to get off the ship early. You have to get to that ferry, to that bus. You have to get out there. You're going to have a very limited amount of time there and then have to rush to get back.
A very limited amount of time. When we say limited amount of time. I mean, we're talking like a half an hour.
Yeah, so Richard, no,
Half an
is
hour
that
there.
place on the no, Richard, it is not. Chichen Itza is like two and a half, maybe even 3 hours
Yeah.
inland. It's
Mhm.
actually closer to Progresso. So if you're sailing
Yeah.
into Progresso,
If you're
Mexico.
sailing into Progresso, then you might want to
Mhm.
do it. But
Yeah. So I went back to this person and I said, "Hey, did you realize how far that is?" And his response was, "I don't care. That's what I want to do. I want to see
That's
that.
what
I
I
want
wanna
to see
do.
that Mayan
I
temple.
am doing
I'm
it.
going." I was like, "Ooh, okay. I don't know if I'll be joining you for that one." But I did think about this though. Like, we book a lot of cruises,
Yeah.
but there's also a lot of really cool resorts in Cancun. So I think
Yeah.
I am going to put Chichen Itza on my list of things that I want to do when I
Yeah.
stay at a resort in Cancun. So the next time I'm in Cancun, I'm going to take the 2-hour bus ride instead of the 2.5-hour bus ride.
Okay.
And I'm going to leave earlier in the morning.
I'm
So
still
that way
yawning. I'm
I
sorry,
have
guys.
plenty of
Oh
time
goodness.
to explore Chichen Itza because apparently it's a lot of grounds, it's a
high
lot
on
of
our list to
acreage.
do. It's just you have to weigh
But
what
an
you want to do, when you
excursion
want to
like
do, how you want to
this,
do. Because when you're on a ship, you have such a limited window
Mhm.
of make it there, make it back to the ship, from the ship, whatever. And if you book it through the ship, you're definitely on their timeline. If you book it outside of the ship, a lot, even with a back to the ship guarantee, which a lot of companies do, which is amazing, and we can help you with that. So you're still guaranteed
would
to
you
make it
have
back.
any of the names of any of those companies, Julie?
Well, I would, and if you, I think that you have them in our description.
They're not in the description yet. I'm going to update the description
well,
after the
they're-
video. Team Reese is here. Hey, Kiki. Hey, guys. How are you? Hope all is well.
You guys were just on a cruise.
Actually, we've been referencing their stuff. So thank you guys for your
Yeah,
memorabilia
we've
content.
been watching.
RJ has been an amazing resource. But no, I've lost my train of thought. No, but
We were
talking about something about like a Chichen Itza kind of thing.
We were talking
Whether
about
you
the
book through the ship,
Excursioneer, Shore Excursioneer,
Right.
and Viator, and those. So
we are very big fans of some of these third-party people that we've come to know through this business, right?
Yeah.
So we have a very good relationship with Shore Excursions Group. We have a very good relationship with Viator. And what we're going to do for you guys is we're going to drop those links in the chat. So if you want to use those links, we can help you with those excursions. And there's actually some discount codes that we can use for you.
They are amazing companies, especially if you're going to book through somebody else. Like let us help you because we totally trust them. We love them and have worked with them many, many, many times. But what's also nice is that we have some personal contacts at islands that you make, and you know that if you're going to go there, you can reach out to them, and you know you're taken care of. So that's amazing too.
Yeah. So
well, and of course we're talking the Caribbean right now because there's so many cruises out there, right?
Oh my gosh.
There's the East Coast, the West Coast, the Atlantic Pacific, there's the Mediterranean. There's so many things to do.
So what I'm going to do
right now, we primarily
are glitching a little bit.
know the Caribbean, and we love the Mediterranean. So
we are glitching a little bit. Now might be my links that I have open. All right, so guys, one of the people that we really like is Shore.
Do I have extra stuff open? Let me close it.
No, it's me. We have Shore Excursions Group. Shore Excursions Group is great because if you use their site, you just simply put in your ship and your sail date that you're on, and it'll give you option. Yeah, Kathy, I know we're glitching. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to give you this link here, Control-C, and we're going to pop this right here. So Shore Excursions Group is one of our favorite. They have back to ship guarantee. They have high quality excursions. And let me make sure that comes up there. There you go, Shore Excursions Group. I'll just put that right here on the chat right there. So Shore Excursions Group is a company. You can book your excursions straight through them. We can help you manage them. We have some discount codes for things like that too. So make sure you reach out before you book your trip. And whether you're booked on a vacation through us or not, you can use that. You can use that link there to find some good excursions for your cruise. We like them because they offer the back to ship guarantee. We like them because you can pay with a credit card, and if your ship doesn't dock, you can get a refund. A lot of times we've gone places and we'll find a local vendor and we'll make a deposit and we'll say, hey, this is what we're going to do in port, and then the ship doesn't dock, and you have to fight to get your money back. Shore Excursions Group and Viator, who's the next link that I'm going to share. Oh, we are frozen good over here. Well, let's close some windows here. So
I closed it on mine.
well, that's not it. It's so we'll do this here. Copy. So, and Viator is the other one that we really like here. So we're going to paste that in here.
All right. So, how do you pick what to do? And I'm not even talking like cruises. I'm talking cruises, all inclusives, a vacation, anywhere you go. How do you pick what you want to do? Like, where do you even start? Because we've heard this actually in the last week, 1 week. I've heard this at least 4 times from different people who were clients or were not clients. So they're like, we can't wait to go here, but we have no idea where to start or what to do or where to go. The first thing you want to do, the very, very, very first thing is Google it. Open up your search engine, your favorite search engine, Alta Vista. Sorry, inside joke. And type in, what do I do in? Best things to do in. Get your top 10, get your top 5, get what they say, right? I mean, unless of course there's something that you absolutely have set in your mind. Then how do you find out how to get that booked? How do you know you're going to get the right price? How do you know you're going to get the, the guarantee to make you safe and secure at your land spot or your cruise? Well, work with your travel agent, because that's the first thing I'd say. But, the second thing I would say is like figure out how and what the times are, the pickups, where and when and how.
So Shannon says, can you have a Viator link in the Facebook page? We are considering Viator for our January stop in Curacao.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And we've got some great tips for Curacao because like Julie said, you want to start researching stuff. And one of the other great things you can do is check YouTube. So guys, you're watching us here.
That was my next
Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel if you're not already.
He's reading the notes.
Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you got that notification bell on, because eventually Julie's going to post up some really awesome vlogs of some really cool places that we've been to, and Curacao is one of them. Is the Curacao video up? As if it's not, we've got some great footage from Curacao. We've got a great place to go. Kind of pricey taxi ride, but worth every penny of it.
Oh my goodness. It's my it's one of my very favorite islands. We went to Kokomo Beach. I mean, free beach. It was $6 to rent a chair, and they had an amazing beach bar. Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah, guys. So that was one of those where we kind of went off on our own too, because that's one of the other things you can do. Places like Nassau, we've done that a lot, where we go to a beach on our own, just use a taxi service to get to where we want to go, and then tell them to come back and pick us up a little later. I remember one time we did that with your parents in Cozumel. We went and just said, hey,
it was Nassau. But yeah.
No, the one with Brian when he was 18 months old.
Oh, okay.
No, I know that one.
That
was the
one where we got in the wrong cab.
Mm-hmm.
The taxi drivers were fighting because we thought we got in the right cab. We got in the wrong cab anyway.
Shana says your video from Kokomo looks good, but still exploring other options. Yeah, that's the place. That was where I got attacked by an iguana. If you want to see me fighting off,
iguana bit his hand,
it did.
And it drew blood.
It was my fault. It was my fault. Sharon C says good evening.
Iguanas.
I didn't need to. Sharon C says good evening. Sorry we're late. Hey guys, how are you?
You're never late. You're right on time.
Anthony on the Move is here. Hey, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. But yeah, so let's talk a little bit about what we have planned
coming up,
Shore excursion wise for our trip in 28 days.
Can we start before we talk about what we have planned? Can we talk about how we plan what we're gonna have to plan? Like, how do we
that's
pick?
what I want. Yeah.
Okay. How do we pick what we're gonna do?
Well, you kind of said that, but
You Google it, you figure it out. You like, are you interested in activities? Do you want to, are you like really adventurous? Do you want really hands-on zip lining, ATVs? Do you want, shark diving? Do you want scuba diving? Do you want, I don't know, like, or are you a foodie? Do you want food tours? Do you want a walking tour? Are you a historian? Do you want to like check out the like local museums or the local whatever? Um, there's so many things to do. We personally, with 3 younger kids, we like to beach activity kind of mix and mingle. So we look for the beach stuff. We look for fun, but not too much activity because I can't put Katie on an ATV yet.
Well, you could. There's not a lot of rules in Jamaica.
I mean,
I'm
anyway,
not saying it's a good idea, but I'm saying you could.
stop.
That's why we go to these places, because there's less rules than the United States, right? I mean,
Oh my god! And the show has reached a new low.
Hey, you want to get on the zip line? Hey, when's the
Oh,
last time
okay.
this thing was tested? Tested? Ah, you're fine. Just go. Is this thing safe? Of course
It
it is.
reminds me of the coaster thing in Labadee.
Oh, that thing was great.
I was a little worried.
That thing was great.
It was fun. It was fun. Still not.
Um,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. Has
was
anybody
well.
ever been on a shore excursion where you were not 100% certain you were going to make it back? Share your stories in the chat, or let us know. We'll add you as a guest, and you can tell us your story about how. But did you die? No, but so one of the things that Julie was talking about is like, we do the research, we try to figure out what we want to do in these places. What's the cool thing to do? Where do we want to go? And then, like we said, we're kind of, at least as far as with the kids, we're kind of big beach people, boat people, things like that. But one of the things that we've been doing is if you've come on any of our groups, we often like to charter boats. We like to charter a lot of boats.
I'm gonna cut you off because I'm reading the comments as they come in. And I'm reading them all, and you guys have great comments. I absolutely agree. YouTube is the way to go. YouTube, and that's why we film what we do, because we want to put it out there. Because, and if you guys, the very, very, very short version is there was stuff that we were looking for that we couldn't find, and that's why we decided to like put up what we do, because it was stuff that we couldn't find. So we said if we can't find it, other people can't find it. And we put up some of the stuff we do with kids.
For example,
that's what started our YouTube channel. But the other thing is absolutely, definitely, gauge what you do.
Well, anyway, that's what I was going to say. We couldn't find it. So a question like we asked before about the flow rider, what's the height and weight of the flow rider? One of our first videos, Katie wanted to go on a zip line on Oasis of the Seas, and she was not 75 pounds. So for the flow rider, you do have to be 48 inches, 52 inches, 52 inches to boogie board, or 58 as of this video.
I don't know it off the top of my head.
But yeah, Lee, double check with us on that. But I believe it's 52 inches for the boogie board.
And is there a max? There's a max too.
Height for not for boogie board, for not for flow rider.
Yeah.
Height. Max height for flow rider.
Yeah. I think everything has a minimum and a maximum.
Well, I'm sure if like Andre the Giant or something got on, they probably would say, "No, sir, you're too big." A lot of them have maximum weights too, for obvious, but safety reasons and stuff like that. But yeah, we couldn't find that stuff, so that's why we posted it.
Yes, Kathy. Sometimes rules are a good thing.
I joke. I follow the rules. I follow the rules probably more than some other people in this room.
So let's talk about the other thing that happened to us this weekend. Just kidding.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Leaving the football game yesterday.
Oh, listen. We follow the rules.
We
What are you
did.
talking about?
Oh my
There's
goodness.
no rules there.
I know, but
A rock came off of a dump truck and shattered my windshield. How are
Oh.
there rules involved there?
Yeah.
Other than the
That
guy who
happened
didn't
too.
follow the rules, securing his
I
load
mean,
in his dump
car
truck.
accident, not car accident. I don't know. Is 4-month-old truck. He's had it for less than 4 months.
He sees the
And
Labadee
a
coaster.
rock at least this big. At least I said to the kids, I said if it wasn't the size of a golf ball, it was bigger. It was a huge, huge rock, like the size of my fist, came off. And when I say it hit the windshield, if it did not hit the windshield right where the rear view mirror is located, I do believe it would have came through. It completely like embedded into the glass and spidered the entire window. It was scary. And we're on like a back road going 45 miles an hour. I mean, this is not like the highway. It's not like whatever, like a back country road. Ugh.
It's getting fixed tomorrow.
Ugh.
Unfortunately, an insurance deductible, but it's
Are
getting
they
fixed
coming
tomorrow.
tomorrow?
They're coming tomorrow
Okay,
morning.
All right.
Kiki says they had a taxi driver in Cabo that took a route back to the ship that had our brows raised for a minute.
I have a story.
But we survived. We're glad you survived. There, listen, guys, just make sure on that, and I'm sure I know you guys know, but just for everybody else, make sure you're using an authorized taxi and not just somebody who says they're a taxi. So,
well, and I know. So I was in college.
Oh God, this story again?
Yeah, yep. I'm gonna tell it.
Well, listen, we only have 10 minutes left.
Okay.
And we have a lot of stuff to talk about. So
we're going back. Well, I graduated more than 27 years ago. We were talking about this week. So to age myself from high school. So going back, I go on a cruise with some friends for spring break in college. So we're going back 25 plus years.
That's probably when you went to St. Martin.
25 plus years. Well, I know I was in Cozumel.
So you didn't go to St. Martin.
And we got off the ship and we got a taxi to a beach. We get to the beach. We're like literally the only people there. It was amazing. We had a great time. It was awesome. It was fantastic. We get off the beach. Our taxi says he's going to be there waiting for us. But all we see are these guys in like jumpsuits that we think are like maintenance men that are like cleaning like the grounds. And we say, we're ready to go back to the port. Do you know where our taxi is? Every single one of them, when I say there was more than 20, probably 30 of them, jump up. And they're like, me, 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 me. It was like the seagulls, like, okay. They were all taxi drivers. However, every single one of them had like a bottle of vodka that they were drinking just straight from the vodka. Or straight from the bottle. We get in to a cab that could accommodate the 8 of us, which was a minivan. The driver puts his bottle of vodka right there in the center console. I'm telling you. This is why I'm not going to let our kids.
But you survived, and that's why I think
I survived. This is 25 plus years ago.
Kathy says Wendy and I have a taxi story in Rome. We have a taxi.
Mom, Dad, I'm sorry to tell you this now because my mom's probably in the chat and she's hearing this and going, "What?" Yeah, I know.
Kathy says Wendy and I have a taxi story in Rome. We have a taxi story in Rome because we did our research before we went to the Mediterranean, and we were very, very conscious and aware of the fact that we do not speak Italian very well. And when we wanted to get our taxi from the Rome airport to Center City, we wanted to make sure that we didn't get scammed. Yeah, we definitely need a little time with like Babbel or something like that. So we need to learn.
You've been saying for years you're going to do that.
I do. I really want to learn some languages, and one day I will.
So, Kathy, I'm curious to know what your taxi story is.
But
if you don't, it's too much to type. You'll have to tell me in November because we got less than 30 days. We got 28 days. I can't wait.
Short version with our stories. We definitely got overcharged, but the same thing happened to us.
Not much, just a little bit. I mean, we weren't. I don't think we were taking advantage.
10 euros. 10 euros.
Whatever.
I'm still listening. Brian's here there in 4 years. Good luck. listen, we had that issue with the taxi in Costa Maya, where we got into the taxi and the guy was all blocked in, and then he tried to tell us that it was like $10 per person to drive us like 5 minutes, and there
Mhm.
was 5 of us. Kathy says she'll tell you in November,
Can't wait.
but they definitely tried to overcharge us. So definitely make sure if you're using taxis in your ports, make sure you're using the authorized taxis. Outside of a lot of the ports, there's a taxi stand and posted rates, and go with those. Do not go off the rails, and just go with somebody who you haven't made pre-arrangements with. Hi, Christine. How are you? Thanks for coming in. But so we love Shore Excursions Group. We love Viator. The links are in the chat. We will add them to the description. We'll add them to the Facebook page.
The nice
One
thing is
more vendor that I just want to throw out.
I was
if
going to say,
could.
like, I just want to emphasize, you don't have to go through the ship. So many people feel like they have to, or they're more secure, or they're whatever. Like, you don't have to. Like,
Now I'll tell you
really
this:
can.
if I was going to go to Chichen Itza from Cozumel, I would go through the ship, and I'll tell you why. Because they're not going to leave without a whole busload of people.
I've said that every time about all the private islands, whether you're in Half Moon Key, Great Stirrup Key, Ocean Key, or Coco Cay. Wherever you are, I always say they're not going to leave without you. However, you need to get your butt on the ship. I'm sorry.
So Shana asked a good question, and we'll just I just want to hit on one thing here. So there's one more link that we're going to add to the description here.
Well, that's
yep.
yeah, really good question.
There's one more. We want to talk about Resort Pass for a day, just for a second. Resort Pass for a day. Julie said we love the beaches with the kids. We love the resorts. We've been to some really great ones. We've been to a couple that were less than great, but most of them have been awesome. Where you can buy a pass to an all-inclusive resort or some kind of resort for the day. Go there while you're on your import from your cruise ship, and then a lot of these will actually include a shuttle from the port to the resort and then back, which is going to go to Shana's question in a second. You want to make sure you can get back, and for that price per person, and again, this is something that you can book in advance, reserve it with a credit card, and if for any reason your ship doesn't dock, you can get refunded through Resort Pass for a day. And the other advantage is we have a discount code. So that one you got to reach out to us for. I'm not going to put that one in the chat. That one mainly because I can't find it. So I'm all about sharing, guys, but I got to track it down for you. I didn't have time because, like I said, we came in kind of late tonight.
So Shayna's question is really good. She goes, "How it's often that we see taxis in port, but how easy is it to get a taxi back?" Most of the places that we have been in the Caribbean, and I'm talking every island that we've been to in the Caribbean, like from Cozumel to Roatan to Nassau to St. Lucia to Aruba, Carousel, every single one that we've ever been to. When they say they're going to come back for you, they're coming back for you. They will be back for you. A lot of them,
if
you just
use
ask.
the authorized taxi.
But you ask. Authorized taxi. And then you ask them, or they'll ask you, but make sure you line it up with them. You say, I want to come back. If not, we have been in port where we talk to the local establishments and they called a taxi for us.
So a good example of that is when we were at Kokomo Beach in
That's
Curacao.
exactly what I was thinking.
We went up to the bartender, and when we had
said, we're ready to go back.
When we started to pay our tab, we ordered a drink. She says, "Oh, we're going to close you out." I said, "Yeah, close out our tab. You know, the kids are done eating. We're done with our drinks." And she said, "Do you want me to call you a taxi to get you back to your ship?" And we're like, "That's great. Absolutely, we'll do that." Mom makes a good tip right here. She says, "Pay on return."
Yeah.
Julie's right. They're coming back for you. But if you pay for a round trip transfer in advance,
I can't be sure.
You can't be sure that that's the guy who's coming back. So
Or you could be like us who gets in the wrong taxi.
Yeah, we've
We were with
done.
mom and dad that time. Mom, you remember that? We were in
I can't wait to hear this story.
Nassau. We were in Nassau, Cabbage Beach. We got off the
We didn't get
beach.
in the wrong taxi.
Yes, we did. We totally did. Remember? They were yeah. I mean, they knew each other, but like the one guy tried to take us back, and the other guy was like, those are my people." We were totally getting.
Oh yeah,
I
know
have
what
it
you're
in the
talking- I know
vlog.
what you're
I
talking
have it in the
about. I know
vlog,
what
and
you're
it's
talking about.
posted.
Ah, there-
Go back to our Cabbage Beach. Go back to our Nassau videos. Mom and Dad, we totally got in the wrong taxi. I probably edited
They
it very,
were
very
going
well.
to the same
They weren't.
spot.
They weren't.
though.
Well, yes, but we were totally paid for round trip, and we totally got in the wrong taxi. They handled it very well. We handled it very well. There's no fighting. There's no arguing. There's no anything. But it was a little embarrassing because you think you're getting in the right cab, and we didn't.
I remember what happened. Yeah, Dad worked it out with a guy to come back and get us, and somebody kind of sniped the ride. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Well, and like if you go to the popular places, like when we went to Eagle Beach in Aruba, it's a very popular spot for people to go to. Towards the end of the day, the taxis know that everybody's got to get back to the ship, and they know that there's going to be rides there,
You know,
so they line up and they wait.
I just want to say to this, like, so the whole point of us doing these lives, the whole point of us talking to you guys, the whole point of these conversations that we have is to say that stuff is not always going to go perfect, right?
No.
We have glitches all the time. Yes, we get in the wrong cab, or yes, like we expected one thing and we had another, or we missed a port, or what do we do? How do we do it? We want your questions. We want them in the chat. But like we want to share with you our experiences, and it's never going to go perfect. It's just not.
Shana has a question. She said possibly another stupid question, but are they good about
Never.
actual time, not island time?
Oh,
So
great question.
here's the
Because
thing.
everybody knows island time, right?
If you're bored,
Island
if
time.
you need to be back on the ship by 3:30,
Don't-
don't call
don't-
for a taxi at 3:15.
Don't plan on getting on the ship at 3:30.
Yeah.
Plan on at least giving yourself a buffer, right? Because it's just going to be peace of mind. If you plan for the very last minute. Now, if you have an excursion planned, like maybe you have like a rum tour, or something tour, ATV thing, and it ends a few minutes before you have to be on the ship. That it's cutting it close. Does it mean you can't do it? No. But be mindful, because there is such thing as island time. However, a lot of the travel industry understands that if they make you miss your boat, your ship, it's not good on them, and they don't want that review. They don't want that. So if you tell them I have to be back on the ship, then a lot of them know. Like they get it. So I'll leave it at that.
Well, and
but be
that's
very
the-
mindful. There is some such thing as
Well,
island time, and where
that's
there's just a
why
little bit more
we'll leave you with this.
lackadaisical.
We recommend places like, if you're really uncomfortable, make sure you book through the ship if there's something that's going to be cutting you tight on time. If you're in some place that you're not comfortable,
Or use your agent who can book you somebody who is going to make sure that you're back on time. Am I
an
wrong?
agent like us. So we did give you the links to Shore Excursions Group
Guys,
and Viator. If you use those links,
I can't.
those will give you the opportunity to find a nice excursion for your cruise. And
I
if you're
can't
interested in
tell
Resort
you-
Pass for a day, make sure you're reaching out to us so you can get the discount code.
Yeah. And I can't tell you enough how much we absolutely love what we do. One of my very favorite things to do is to help with excursions, like to help find what you want to do. Whether you want to zip line, whether you want to do a food tour, whether you want to do swim with the dolphins, or I don't know, paint on the beach. Like there are so many excursions out there, and my love is to help people find what they love to do in the port that they're at. So while you are very, very good at booking and and doing different things and spreadsheets. I love booking the excursions. I love exploring the excursions. I love exploring the options.
So guys, listen, we got a lot of planning left to do for a very short period of time to come. We have some work to do this week to make sure that we are ready to talk more about what we got planned next week's live stream. And guys, last opportunity, make sure you reach out to us to jump on that MSC cruise in only 28 days.
Yes, please
Get
come with us on Star.
Get your deposits in for the Star of the Seas. We'll set you up on FlexPay. The thing will be paid off before you even know it. And we'll be sailing on the largest ship in the world. Well, it'll be by then it'll be the second largest. Well, actually, I think the Icon class are all going to be the same. Whatever.
They're all the same.
Anyway,
Yeah.
You want to come
In the
with us?
meantime, I'm going back to sleep. Sunday night. I'm tired. Let's go. Let's go. October. Let's go. Let's bring it.
We're all waiting for you to say one thing, Joel.
See you on the seas.